Welcome to our step-by-step guide on how to train your dog to fetch in just 3 easy steps. Whether you have a puppy or an older dog, teaching them to fetch is a fantastic way to provide exercise, mental stimulation, and a great bonding experience. Today, we'll break down the process so you and your furry friend can enjoy this fun activity together. Let's get started. The first step in teaching your dog to fetch is choosing the right toy. Not all dogs are motivated by the same things, so it's important to find something your dog is excited about. There are a variety of toys to choose from, such as balls, frisbees, and sticks. Some dogs prefer plush toys or even a favorite household item like a sock. Here's a quick guide to help you choose. First, let's talk about balls. Tennis balls are a popular choice because they are the perfect size for most dogs and are easy to throw. Consider other types of balls as well, such as rubber balls for durability or squeaky balls for added excitement. Frisbees are great for dogs that love to run and jump. They require a bit more skill to throw, but they can be a lot of fun once you and your dog get the hang of it. Some dogs prefer sticks or plush toys. The key is to choose something your dog shows interest in. You might need to experiment with a few different toys to see which one your dog likes best. Once you've chosen a toy, it's time to move on to the next step, teaching your dog to take and hold the toy. Step 2 is all about teaching your dog to take and hold the toy. This is a crucial part of the fetch game, as it lays the foundation for retrieving and returning the toy. Start by getting your dog excited about the toy. Show it to them and use an enthusiastic tone to encourage interest. Hold the toy in front of your dog and use a command like, "Take it." When your dog shows interest and takes the toy, praise them immediately and give a treat. Repeat this process several times, ensuring that your dog associates taking the toy with positive reinforcement. Once your dog is comfortable taking the toy, the next step is to teach them to hold it. After they take the toy, gently hold their mouth closed around it for a few seconds while giving the command, "Hold." Keep the sessions short and positive, gradually increasing the duration your dog holds the toy. Always reward and praise them for their efforts. Practice this regularly until your dog can reliably take and hold the toy on command. Remember to be patient and consistent. Training can take time, and it's important to keep the experience fun for your dog. Now that your dog can take and hold the toy, it's time for the final step, teaching them to fetch and return it. Step 3 is where the fun really begins. We're going to teach your dog to fetch and return the toy. This step combines everything we've learned so far. Start by throwing the toy a short distance. Use the command fetch and encourage your dog to go after it. If they hesitate, you can run with them to the toy to show them what you want. When your dog picks up the toy, use lots of praise. This reinforces the behavior and makes the game more enjoyable for them. Next, call your dog back to you using a command like come or bring it. If your dog doesn't come back right away, gently guide them back with the toy. Once your dog returns with the toy, give them plenty of praise and a treat. Repeat this process, gradually increasing the distance you throw the toy. If your dog drops the toy before reaching you, encourage them to pick it up and bring it all the way back. Be patient and use positive reinforcement to guide them. Consistency is key. Practice regularly, and soon your dog will be fetching and returning the toy like a pro. With these 3 steps, you can teach your dog to fetch in no time. Remember to be patient, keep training sessions short and positive, and most importantly, have fun with your furry friend. Now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about some tips and troubleshooting to ensure a smooth training process. If your dog loses interest in the toy, try switching to a different toy or take a short break. Keeping the sessions fun and engaging is crucial. Some dogs may need more encouragement to fetch. Try using a toy that squeaks or makes noise to grab their attention. Remember, every dog is different. Adjust your training methods to suit your dog's personality and preferences. Common issues you might face include your dog not returning the toy or dropping it halfway. In these cases, use treats and positive reinforcement to encourage them to bring the toy all the way back. Recall training can help improve this behavior. Practice calling your dog back to you with and without the toy. Here are some final tips to remember. Be consistent with your commands and rewards. Keep training sessions short and positive. Use high-value treats to motivate your dog. Be patient and celebrate small successes. With these tips and a bit of patience, you'll have a fetch champion in no time. Once your dog has mastered the basics of fetch, you can introduce some advanced training to make the game even more exciting and challenging. One advanced technique is teaching your dog to fetch different types of toys on command. This can be done by associating each toy with a specific name. Start by naming each toy and practicing fetch with one toy at a time. Use commands like fetch ball or fetch frisbee. With practice, your dog will learn to differentiate between toys and fetch the correct one. Another advanced technique is teaching your dog to fetch from different distances and angles. This helps improve their agility and responsiveness. Gradually increase the distance and change the direction of your throws. This keeps the game challenging and fun for your dog. You can also teach your dog to retrieve the toy to a specific location, such as a basket or a designated spot. This is useful for tidying up toys and adds an extra level of training. Use commands like drop it in the basket and guide your dog to the designated spot. Reward them when they successfully complete the task. These advanced techniques not only enhance your dog's fetch skills, but also provide additional mental stimulation and physical exercise. Before we wrap up, let's go over some important safety tips to ensure that your fetch sessions are safe and enjoyable for both you and your dog. First, always use appropriate toys for fetch. Avoid sticks or items that can splinter and cause injury. Ensure the toy is the right size for your dog to prevent choking hazards. It should be durable enough to withstand chewing. Choose a safe environment for fetch. Avoid areas with heavy traffic, sharp objects, or hazards like holes and uneven ground. Keep an eye on your dog during fetch sessions. Watch for signs of fatigue or overheating, especially in hot weather. Always provide plenty of water and take breaks as needed. Be mindful of your dog's physical limits. Puppies and older dogs may need shorter sessions to avoid overexertion. By following these safety tips, you can ensure that fetch remains a fun and safe activity for your dog. Teaching your dog to fetch is a rewarding experience that strengthens your bond and provides valuable exercise and mental stimulation. Remember, the key to successful training is patience, consistency, and making the process enjoyable for your dog. We hope you found this guide helpful and that you and your dog enjoy many fun-filled fetch sessions together. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other dog lovers. Thank you for joining us on this training adventure. Happy fetching!